my God, I need you. Oh God, my God, I need you now. How I need you now. Hey there everyone, this is Danny and welcome to this piano tutorial where I'm going to teach you how to play Same God by Elevation Worship, which is a great song off of their album Lion, and we have been doing this one at my church lately, and we just love it. So I wanted to teach you guys how to play it today. So this is a lesson that's geared towards beginner or intermediate, and experts can get something from it too. So there could be something in it for everyone, but it's probably best for around intermediate level piano players. And I've got lots of great tips and tricks for you. So here we go. Let's get right into it. The first thing about this song is we need to know what key it's in. That's always what we should do whenever we're looking at any worship song. This song is in the key of D flat. That's the original key. So here is C, here is D, here is D flat. So let's just play our D flat scale real quick. That's always what we should do before we play any worship song, whatever key it's in. So here is our D flat scale. We have D flat, E flat, F natural, G flat, A flat, B flat, C, and then back to D flat. So the numbers are D flat 1, E flat 2, F 3, G flat 4, A flat 5, B flat 6, C 7, and again D flat is our 1, which is our home note. So that's that. So just make sure that before you get into the song and playing through the song, that you play the scale through at least a couple times. It's so important to do this because you get oriented with the key and where you can go and where you can't go also. So just play through that scale. I hit a little sour note there. Don't hit a sour note like I did, but anyway, that's the that's the gist of it. That's how the scale goes, and that is the correct fingering for it. If you need to rewind it and watch that again, that is the best fingering to use when you're playing the scale. Although we're going to use a different fingering when we play the song. But let's get into the chords now, the intro and verse 1. So we start out on a D flat chord, which is our 1 chord. So there's so many options of how you can play the song, really, when it comes down to it. But I'm just going to show you my way. There could be so much easier ways than this, more difficult ways. But I'll just show you my way, which is, this is how I would play it if I was playing through the song. It's kind of an intermediate style, and I think it just sounds super nice, super clean, and it sounds great if you're playing by yourself and accompanying yourself when you're singing. It sounds great with a full band if you have like guitars and drums and bass, acoustic and electric guitars, whatever. It just sounds good, I think, all around. So here's how we're going to do it. All right, with our right hand, we're going to start with our thumb on the D flat on home, and we're going to have our fingers in this position. It's best to practice the scale like this, but we're going to have it in this position. So that is the right hand. It's just on the notes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the left hand, we're going to do a similar position right here. So we've got both of our hands. Another sour note, sorry. But we've got both of our hands on all those notes right there. You could move your left hand down an octave lower to here, but I think it sounds a little bit more clean, a little bit better if we stay up here for the most part. So we'll do that. You can also go down here. You know, it sounds like powerful, it sounds big and full, but this is where I want to start. So you have both of these options. All right, now for the intro, we have a D flat chord, and then we have like a quick little 1/4 or just a 4 chord, which is G flat. So that's our intro. It's nice and easy. Let me show you those chords. For our D flat for the left hand, we're going to play D flat 1 and A flat 5. Just those 2 notes. Nice and easy, right? So that's our left hand. And for our right hand, we are just going to play a simple 1 chord, which is D flat, F natural, A flat. So it sounds a little basic, but that's okay. You can definitely do other things with it too. So you can start out with this chord and you can go like this. So you can play like a 2 chord, which is D flat, 1, E flat, 2, A flat, 5. You can just switch between those. It sounds really great. And then we go to our 4 chord again, which is G flat. And for the left hand, so we're gonna make this little jump here down to G flat, D flat, and then G flat again with the thumb. So that's 3 notes here. And that's the 1, 5, 1, or octave with a 5th in the middle on G flat. So then we make the jump back here to D flat. I would play 3 notes as well right here, but as you can see, my right hand is already playing this D flat above middle C. So they run into each other. So I just take it off the left hand, if that makes sense. So this is what we have for the intro. And that's that. And then we go into the verse, and the verse is pretty similar. So it starts out on the D flat chord again. I'm calling on the God of Jacob. So it keeps that same thing going right there. And then our next chord in the song is going to be a B flat minor, which is the 6th chord. And that's right here. So again, I play 3 notes with the left hand. That's my favorite thing to play. And I have a bunch of information about that in my book, Basic to Amazing Worship Piano, and that is in a link down below if you want to check that out. I'd highly encourage you to check it out. I've got some great things. I really pour out all of my heart into that book and give you just the best that I have to offer. So anyway, we have 3 notes again. The octave with a 5th in the middle. So that's B flat, F, B flat. And for the right hand, you can actually do the same thing as on the D flat chord. Just play a D flat chord. Another thing you can also do is bring your thumb down to A flat instead of B flat. And play those 3 notes instead of an octave. That sounds very nice. And I usually do this on the minor 6 chord, which the 6th chord is B flat in this key. So that's that. That's our next chord. So we have, I'm calling on the God of Jacob, whose love endures through generations. And then we go to the B flat. I know that you will keep your promises. So then we go down right there to the, sorry, this isn't a singing lesson, but I love to sing, so you have to get that too. All right, so then we go down to the 4 chord, which is G flat. We have G flat, D flat, G flat. 3 notes once again. And for the right hand, a good shape to play for that, for the 4 chord, is this, which is D flat, G flat, A flat. You can also do this, just like for the 1 and the 6 chord, the D flat and the B flat minor. And that also sounds super nice, but it's a little bit more out there, a little bit more jazzy. So if you want it to just sound a little bit more straight and to the point, you can just play these 3 notes. And that sounds very clean and modern and sleek. So here's our chords for verse 1. And we do that again. And then we go down to B flat minor, and then to the 4, G flat major. And then let's go to the chorus. All right, now for the chorus, we have the 1 chord. When we sing, oh God, my God, I need you, but we have one other thing. We have a slash chord. And so what we're going to play for that, it's an A flat over C. So this one is it goes like this, at least the way I like to play it. It's a nice, easy way. Again, so you have these notes for the left hand. Oh God, my God, I need you. So I just do these 4 notes right here. I think that's a great clean sound for this slash chord. So we have C with the pinky, and then A flat for the thumb, and then E flat, A flat here in the right hand. So again, oh God, my God, I need you. Oh God, my God. All right, and down there we are on the B flat minor. Once again, the 6th chord. You know that one. How I need you. And so for that part, we're going to be on the 5 chord, which is an A flat major chord. So we have, for that chord, we have A flat, E flat, A flat, again, octave with a 5th in the middle. And for this one, we're going to need to switch our right hand position up just a little bit. So instead of just doing this, that sounds pretty bad, or it just doesn't sound, it sounds too unresolved and suspended. So we have to move both of these 2 notes down like this. So for the right hand, we have C, E flat, A flat. Now if you want a nice little trick that you can do with this chord, the A flat chord, which is the 5 chord, you can take your thumb and move it back and forth between D flat and C. And that sounds pretty nice if you do that sometimes. Not all the time, not every time. You know, use your good taste. So that's gonna be, oh God, my God, I need you. Oh God, my God, I need you now. And we're back to the 4 chord, which is G flat major. All right, and then on the 2nd time he says, how I need you now. We have another slash chord, and this time it's going to be a D flat over F. So remember, D flat is our 1 chord, but now we have it over F. So what we're going to do, it's kind of similar to that first one. God, my God, I need you, and you move it down. So we're going to take the G flat, how I need, and right there on that part, we're going to move, we have our 3 notes here, we're going to move these 2 with the pinky and the thumb down to F. So we're playing F, D flat, F. And for the right hand on that, that's going to be just like the home chord. D flat, F, A flat. And then it goes back to the 4 chord. So it's how I need you now. Again, how I need you now. And then it just goes back and repeats the chorus, same thing. So then we have the instrumental part after the chorus, which goes into the bridge. And these chords are actually the same chords as the bridge. So once you have these chords down for the instrumental, you just play them over and over again for the bridge, and you're good to go there. So these are those chords, and you already know them anyway, so I don't need to show you the shape. We have D flat major, B flat minor, and then G flat, and then to the A flat. So that's that. Again, I showed you the chords. If you need to, just go back and see what they are. Those chords are D flat major, and then B flat minor, and then G flat major, and then a quick A flat major. And it just does the same thing all throughout the bridge, going back to the chorus, which we have already looked at. And there's one more thing to see here on the last verse. When he says, I'm calling on the Holy Spirit, Almighty River, come and fill me again. We have a little walk down progression. So he says, Almighty River, come and fill me again. So we're moving a little more quickly there. We have more going on, but let me just show you that real quick. So it starts with the D flat on I'm calling on the Holy Spirit. Almighty River, come and fill me again. So that's G flat, the 4 chord, and then D flat over F, which we've already looked at, and then E flat minor, which is the 2 chord, which is the 2 chord in any key is not used very often, but it's becoming more popular, but they use it right here. And they do it really quickly. So this is a minor chord. This is E flat minor. So that's E flat, B flat, E flat with the left hand. And then for the right hand, I like to, for the 2 chord, it's definitely a bit different of a shape going on here for the right hand. But we have this for the left hand, and then the right hand is D flat, E flat, G flat. And then we go back to the 1 chord, D flat. So that's come and fill me again. Let me play that one more time, nice and slow. G flat major, D flat over F, E flat minor, and then back to D flat. All right, everyone, that is Same God by Elevation Worship. I really hope this tutorial helps you out a lot with playing this song. And if you play it in a different key, then you'll definitely have some transposing to do. But once again, you can check out my book, Basic to Amazing Worship Piano, and I talk about that as well and how to learn that, especially with interval numbers. Interval numbers are such a great thing because they help you transpose songs. Like this, if you play it in a different key. I actually play it in the key of B, because that key's a little bit easier for my voice when I sing it in church. But D flat is my favorite key, just as a little side note. And if there's something I left out, you can please feel free to let me know if you need me to show you anything else, and I might just do a part 2 of this song. But much love and blessings to you all. I really hope you enjoy this and that it helps you out. And I hope you have a great time playing and worshiping God. So with that, have a great day and happy practicing.